Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode. My name is Jaap Dekker. So this is the mystery guitar that I bought on the flea market for 13 euros. I really have no idea what it was, so I'll check it out now and I'll do some inspection. It says Clarissa, made in Italy, 24th of October 1972. And there is a serial number, so I have to check that on the internet. But it seems to be a decent guitar. When I look at the strings, then I see it is partly steel strings and partly nylon stringed. I have the impression that it's supposed to be nylon, but I'm not really sure. The guitar is rather dirty. And when I turn it over, I see that it has a bolt-on neck with 3 screws. With nylon strings, that is rather unusual. Normally you see them glued in, the neck in the body, but this is bolt-on. I also see something which appears to be a breech line, or seems to be a breech line, but I have to check that out. Strange enough, the backside is not flat. The top is flat, but the backside not. There is a curve. The top has a little damage. I have to further inspect that. It seems that the top layer has a crack and has come loose a bit, but that's an easy repair. Worst case scenario, I have to lift the top, but I don't think that will be necessary. The bridge seems to be firm and the top is not too much bent, really. The bridge appears to be plastic to me, but I'm not sure, and it seems a bit on the high side. I would prefer deer antler, but we'll get into that later. Maybe I leave it. The neck seems to be okay, eyeballing. I have to measure it off with the tool, of course, but the first sight it doesn't seem to be too bad. There is a tear in the headstock though, so I suppose the guitar has fallen some point in time and appears to be a serious crack, so I have to fix that. The nut seems plastic but well made. Also, I see that it has a 0 fret, which is rather nice. There is one ornamental dot missing. It is not a very expensive guitar, but it has some rather interesting technical features, and it's not a bad buy, I think, at this moment. So I believe it's worth restoring a bit and make it playable again. So I've taken off the strings and I will check the straightness of the neck in a second. First I check the straightness of the frets and then I will check the straightness of the neck. That are 2 separate measurements you should make. Wow, there's a surprise. No light under the frets. It's as straight as a line. I can't believe my eyes. Now I'll check the neck itself. Wow. After 46 years. Incredible. I really can't believe my eyes. No underbow nor overbow, or how you call it. It's really straight. Of course, you need some specialized tools for the guitar. At this moment I won't go into the details of the tools, but believe me, you need them if you want to do some serious repairs. With this tool I check the fret height, and it should not be rocking. When one of the frets is high, then you will immediately feel it rocking a bit up and down. Here is hardly any rocking. It's really very, very impressive after 46 years. When the frets are tighter to each other, you need a shorter side. You always need to have 3 frets under one side. I'm very surprised, I must say. Really. Hard to believe. And when I recheck them, the results are the same. They are really flat. Here's a very light high in the middle, and of course I will file that down, but it is minimal. There is this ornamental dot missing, but it has no effect on the sound, so I leave that for the time being. And the frets are used, but well, very, very in good state. There is dirt and oxidation, but that is to be expected on a guitar of this age. Crack of the headstock. It's definitely a serious crack, and it has been repaired before. So there you go, Chitarra number 2799, 24th of October 1972, Clarissa, Maestro Capo Liutaio Dirigente. I don't know what that means, but it's interesting. I start cleaning the frets with waterproof P1000 1000 grit sanding paper. It's a very light polishing. It's a bit hard with one hand and filming with the other, but I'll see what I can do. No, this is not working. I'll do it with both hands. So here we have a serious crack in the headstock. There is some wood missing. Cannot really tell what happened, but I have the impression that they have sawn off the top of the headstock. That is just an ornamental issue, and it does not affect the sound, but the crack I have to take care of. On the internet I found one that is being sold for 150 euros. You can see on the pictures that the headstock has been changed. On this picture I can see it has steel strings, so I guess it's supposed to be wired with steel strings. All in all, I think it's a nice guitar. Thank you for watching.